Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. 806. 806. 806. Catching the vibe. 806. I love a night. 806. 806. 806. 806. Shout out G. 806. 806.
We're now in the mix with DJ Wolfka.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mellon. This is the Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. This is 806 The Show. We have a fantastic episode for y'all today. As always, I am joined by my co-host to the left, the heavyweight champion of the world, Chinese food connoisseur, Ari G.
What up, guys?
The order I said that, it made it sound like you're a heavyweight Chinese food connoisseur.
Yes. Man,
there's a comma in between both.
I'm a heavyweight. I just had Chinese food.
Literally. Just had it.
I'm a connoisseur, so
makes sense. And my co-host to the right, former Salem High football captain, inventor of the Sanchi Special, the suntan Superman himself, Sanchez. And me.
This guy.
I almost said I don't even introduce myself. Like the first things I say in the episodes is introduce myself. As you can see, is another episode of just the original three, the big three.
I love these low key.
Yeah, G's here to talk. Definitely, we're all media trained. We've done this 145 times, which is wild.
This is where we can let our knowledge flow.
All right, dive right into it. I didn't think we needed all that. That was a little much. That was a little much. We're about a couple weeks. Well, when this comes out, we're a week away from the start of the playoffs.
Ooh,
it's getting real shaky.
Probably my favorite time of the year.
Playoff basketball is definitely one of my favorite.
It's starting to get a little warmer, a little. The weather starts to change. Basketball playoffs gets intense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think, obviously, we pay attention to the East because we're Celtics fans, but the East is pretty much set.
Yeah, man.
So I think let's focus on the Western Conference. It's pretty much, it's going to go down to the wire of what these seasons. It's OKC and everybody else kind of like figure it out.
Man, with the way they play defense and oh man, I really like this team.
OKC?
Yeah, they really are built like a championship team. If they don't win this, I still think Celtics going to win while they have it. But like, they're going to end up winning if they don't change up their rotations, or if they keep the same team, like how like the Spurs were, just like how the Pistons were when they had build-ups.
The Spurs has 3 Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but they didn't.
OKC don't got 3 Hall of Famers.
No, but they did the right thing and didn't change up the core.
So you're saying learn from your mistakes with KD, Harden, and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
keep this core together, let them grow together, and they're already dominating.
That's how every championship team should be. The reason a lot of teams don't win championships is because you break up the chemistry by moving too many pieces too often. Sometimes you got to let them grow together and actually build chemistry. It takes years sometimes.
Yeah, and it's a young team.
You can see it with like teams like the Pistons or this team.
The Rockets
it's
too.
A very young team, but like all drafted there, growing together, and finally starting to pay off where they actually made the playoffs this year.
So do the Rockets.
Yeah, Rockets is another one.
Another young team.
Who's their number 2? OKC.
Who's the number 2 option? Mm-hmm. Jalen Williams was an all-star this year.
Yeah.
I know you don't look at him as such, but like he really be cooking.
But like in the playoffs, that's what worries me about OKC.
He's a two-way player too.
That's like great, fantastic.
So is Shea, the best two in the league right now.
So is Chet.
So is Chet.
Chet.
They're good.
Those 3 from that commercial.
Yeah.
If you lock down SGA, it's a wrap.
You can't.
No, it's a team. The thing about
you can't.
The thing about them is that he's such a great passer. That's what makes them so special. He's actually like a point guard. He reminds me like a Penny Hardaway in a way.
He is the point guard of the team.
Listen, regular season's great. You guys look good, but like
second playoff run.
He has. First of all,
I just think superstars wins playoff series, and they don't have enough of them.
Right now, they'd play the Clippers if there was right now.
I might give the Clippers that.
I don't think so.
Healthy Kawhi, healthy James Harden.
Number one defense in the league.
Versus OKC, I don't.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
On a 13-win
OKC
win
is
streak right now.
financially better than everybody else.
Yeah. Clippers are not beating
Team
OKC.
wise, yes. But nigga, man, I've seen Luka beat teams better than him in a series, bro. Like
This is a better team. This is an actual full-blood team.
So what do you guys say? You guys got OKC in the finals? Is that what you're saying?
No, but there's no way I'm seeing them lose. I don't see them there.
No.
But I also don't see them lose to the Clippers.
No. That was a stretch for me.
I can see you saying this with the Rockets because this is
Rockets not
this is
gonna
the first time they're really with this young team. But
the number 2 right now, which is crazy.
This is like
yeah.
year 2-3 for SGA in this team, right? Okay. So they failed a couple years already. They're starting to get there, and they're the number 1 team now. And they're on pace still to even get over 70 wins. I think they have 6 more games, maybe. They have 64 wins or something like that.
They're 64 up, so they're next 6. Win the next 6, which are on a 13-winning streak right now.
13-game winning streak.
And if they win the next 6, that's 70 wins.
They just be
I
watching.
don't know, man. They're still the Thunder, bro. Like
I don't
See, they're not the Thunder no more.
I don't see it that way.
They're not like that no more.
They're the best team in the league.
Yeah, it's not the Thunder that was like, all right, they'll make a little splash in the 8th, maybe 9th.
Their record against
the
the East is
SGA.
crazy.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I don't think there's someone else that consistently can beat you if you contain SGA.
Who's containing SGA is what I'm asking you.
Automatic
The better team. Obviously, no one's gonna lock him down.
Scoring leader, and he's
In every
he's a passer.
point.
It's just the thing is like there is no other team close in the West to these guys.
You'd have to play the best defense.
I know everybody likes to say the Lakers, but nah, they don't got it.
No, I think the Lakers.
They need another year to keep on with this new Luka-ish. They need some time to like get that flowing. Who else? The Nuggets is the only one that has a chance, or the Warriors. The Warriors is the only one.
Defensively,
The Warriors are scary.
They're gonna beat the Lakers first round and get them.
If they
they're not
play each
playing
other.
Lakers. They're 4-5 right now.
That's what we play.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Right now.
Get them out. They're gonna get them out.
Who
of there
knows?
right
By
away.
the time this
One's
comes
gonna
out,
be
who
like the
knows? It's
second.
literally like between 2 and 6 it's literally like a half
Yeah.
game between. So who knows?
Right.
If I'm the Lakers, I don't want to play Golden State in the first round.
At all.
I want either Minnesota or I want Memphis. Good Lord.
Lakers.
If you're any playoff team, you want Memphis.
You want Memphis?
You want Memphis.
Oh, yeah.
Memphis is a sweet.
They just fired their coach.
Crazy.
How you,
Today?
no,
Oh,
like 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Yeah.
It's like going into the playoffs, they fire their
Fourth
coach.
seed. Fire the coach.
It's like damn, chemistry must be a little rocky over there.
I
They're
think
6th in the league now.
I don't know why they fired him because
6 is not bad.
It's not bad, but it's also
After
no
being
coach
trashed last year with no Ja.
if he stays playing. That
here's
boy is getting in
the
trouble.
thing. No, that's all right. Real quick on that.
Eventually, it's gonna be like, buddy.
The first time we got warned, I was like, NBA chill. He's just doing it. But when I heard they warned him, he did it again. Then you're just a stupid motherfucker. You just want to spend
Bro,
money.
but that's part of like it's
My
like,
nigga,
It's
if
been
they-
like Carmelo does this shit.
It's not.
Yeah,
yes,
no,
it
Because
is.
no one finds you for this.
No, exactly. But like that's
They wanna
just
crack down
that's
on that
just
shit.
how you like
No.
Bro,
express yourself on the,
all right,
on the
even if
court.
you
You
do it-
got in trouble for a gun-related thing.
Even if
When
you
years
do it,
ago?
even if you do
They didn't
it,
have a gun problem.
let's just say if you do it and they hit you up the next day, be like, yo, Ja, can you chill? And then the next fucking game, in the
Yeah,
first
do it
4
again.
minutes, you do it again.
That's the shit we love though. That's why they
Nah,
fucking up
bro.
the culture
No,
of the
no, no, no.
game, man.
I get that part, but you a dumb motherfucker if they tell you like cut it out and you do it the next
eventually
game.
you'll
These
start
young
defending you for
niggas
shit.
want to see this shit.
Yo, these young niggas are so like.
I want to see this shit.
I'm starting to be the old nigga on the NBA. Like, yo, these young NBA, they have no respect for shit, bro. Like,
Ruining
if
the
your
game.
boss is telling you, like, yo, don't do that shit. It's not like it was fourth quarter, you hit a big 3 and you're like, you were hype. This nigga did it on his first 3, bro. That means like, yo, oh yeah, NBA, you gonna talk shit? Here.
If you've been doing that your whole like you've just used to
haven't been doing it your whole life.
You've been doing it for a while.
That move right there is this season.
That's that swag you got. It's part of your game, man. It really matters. I think and the character of like we're gonna Allen Iverson this nigga too.
Yeah.
It's like, we're gonna do this. To
If they do it to Allen Iverson, you think they're gonna do it to
a
John?
little hip hop culture.
It's not hip hop culture. You're the
It's not
dumbass who
that.
kept guns. It's not nothing about culture.
It's literally
You're the
just
idiot
the
who got
gun
caught
thing.
with guns multiple times, and you're making. It's just and making gun fucking signals on when
You
you
were
play it.
suspended for the gun situation.
You're like that's literally
They
like
did not-
yo.
what
If they
about-
at your job, they tell you like nigga stop wearing a do rag. All right.
Do-rag
The
on the
next morning you walk in with a fucking do rag on your head,
Do-rag down.
and then they send you home and suspend you. Like why did I get suspended? When they fucking warned your ass,
They told you to do
nigga.
that.
It's a little
Like-
different.
It's a little different. But still,
But
but still like, it's yeah, you're there.
Thank you, bro. Like
It's like, buddy, come on.
At the end, of the day, you gotta remember this is
they
your
didn't do this
job.
to Gilbert Arenas.
They,
They
suspended for
what the
65 games.
fuck? Yeah, Gilbert Arenas.
65 games.
Well, he had a gun in the locker room. That's a little different.
Yeah.
He didn't just like.
And if he comes back after that suspension, just go pew, 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 everywhere he types hit the 3. You think he's not gonna get in trouble?
Yeah, they did. Bro, it's just stupid, man. I fucking hate this lame ass weak NBA. I get tired of this soft shit, man.
I mean, it's
Hey, it's
You clean
Now,
it up.
if they didn't want to find him before, do it.
it's
That's
But
the part
it's
of
the
the
part
game.
that-
Even like that's why when you see, they want to sell this package to like the world. I get it. Like,
It's been
so they
yeah.
don't want
but
to.
at the
Niggas
same
shooting
time,
at
if
each
you
other.
go to
making-
China, they like the street ball part of it. They like the hip hop part of it. That's the part of like basketball that they enjoy in different countries. It's not like you'll see them doing freaking street ball and one moves and like copying Kyrie.
yeah,
You'll
but-
see more Asian Kyries.
Well, they're all, yeah.
But I don't mean they want fucking niggas making gun signals and shit.
That's not what you want.
Like
Kyrie to do that.
People don't want that freaking Tony Kukoc type basketball.
What does that even mean?
yeah, I know. Yo, what the fuck are you?
What
What do you
does
mean?
that mean?
It has nothing to do with the fucking.
That's
European style?
Yeah, yeah. That's what the NBA
Hey, he just,
I was trying to say.
I will take any opportunity to just dig on the
why
Europeans,
Kukoc?
but no matter out of nowhere,
because they're
nigga.
changing the game to international style, and I don't
An
like it.
international player has won MVP almost every fucking season.
Well, this year because this nigga's Canadian.
Yeah, he's Canadian too. So that still counts.
Maybe if you don't want European ball to take over the NBA,
It's like the Americans.
be the nigga who beats the Europeans.
But then all the Americans
No.
love hip hop culture, and they keep on
Yeah,
getting in
yeah,
trouble
yeah.
like John Morant.
No,
That's one person.
he's the only nigga getting in trouble for that dumb shit. Ja, you know what he sounds like? A spoiled kid is what he's acting like. A spoiled brat. First of all, you haven't been balling this year like that. You haven't.
No.
He's not bad.
Austin Rivers has better stats than him right now. I believe.
I'll say shit though.
Granted, Austin Rivers is shitting.
Austin Rivers.
No. Reeves.
Reeves.
I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He came back.
Rivers is back for the podcast.
He's just on the Clippers.
He's dominating.
It's very close. Those names are very close.
Wherever Doc's at, I'm here.
Like, wait.
Austin Reeves has comparable or better stats right now
Then John Morant.
than John Morant, bro. John Morant, he wasn't an all-star. He's played most games.
I don't know.
No one even...
He deserved an All-Star.
No, he did not.
Nah.
Ja is
Well, 24 game. I think he's sixth.
23, 4, and 7.
7 could be higher.
Yeah.
What is,
And I'll go to Austin right now.
Austin's not averaging
That new
24.
coach changed the style up. I get it.
Austin
That's why he
right
got
now
fired.
is 20, 5, and 6. But that's the whole season. Since Luka got there, he's been averaging like almost fucking 30. So he's an amazing third option. And the fact that a third option is comparable to a number one option
Austin
is
Reeves
not.
does not
What?
compare to John Morant.
No.
No.
I didn't say. I said the type
how
of
we said.
season he said. We are
Relax there,
no. I will take John Morant 5 out of 5
I
times.
just told you this motherfucker is a third option.
I would take him as like a.
But my point was, he's not like shitting like he was. Like,
yeah.
I mean, 24.
Coming back
This
from
is in
that
2025 right now, when niggas is averaging. There's like 6 to 7 people averaging over 30. 24 don't sound. You know what I mean? Like
23. Yeah.
should be 27, 28. Honestly, you're the number one option. Who else is getting the ball on Memphis? Bane.
Jackson Jr. had a better year this year.
Jackson Jr. is nice.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Shout out, Ja.
No, I fucks with Josh. Just stop being dumb. Just stop being dumb, bro. Just stop being dumb.
Have fun out there.
Can have fun, but stop being dumb.
Just stop being dumb,
It
bro.
reminds me of like if you go and watch these new hoopers, even that's what it looks like.
I don't want you to emote every time you hit a 3.
Yeah, that shit fire though.
No, it's not though. It's meaningless at that point.
He pointed at the bench,
Bro.
at the other team's bench.
Like my nigga, that was 4 minutes into the game, bro. Like, what are you doing?
If that shit happened on like
That's some kill.
a fucking
That's what the game's like missing.
fourth quarter, not even that, but like
Like a Mike Breen bang, something like that. That's when like not no
Crowd jump.
Your first 3 of the game, the score is 12-11.
I like his attitude. Like, there's not many.
Fuck the
I'm here to
establishment
kill anymore. Like D Rose. I'm not.
okay,
Bro,
yes,
like,
there
I'm here to
is.
kill.
But you
don't have to do that
when
one
no
point.
no one's saying anything
You
about.
can do other things.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, you could just. Bro,
Do
don't
the
be
metal
dumb.
thing if you want to, man.
Anything else.
This is shit. You branded it.
Honestly,
his hats now, too.
Bridges was doing the first.
now.
Yeah, he likes. That's the problem.
He likes that.
He likes this shit.
in
He likes that
Memphis.
nickname
That's
too.
the problem.
He's in Memphis.
And my nigga, like, yo, you like it.
Guns are loud, man.
If I was Memphis, like,
Guns are loud in Memphis.
yo, you know,
Leave
to
that
be
man
honest with
alone.
you, Memphis historically has played better before without Ja.
Historically,
Like everything he's been out, they played pretty well.
His-
The
Like,
first time
couple
we
ye-
went out, they did amazing without him.
the year he was there, they were an amazing team
Yeah.
in the West. I think they were
And
like
then, like,
number 2.
The next
And
time
the
he got
Lakers
hurt,
fucking-
it was over. They
Fucking gentlemen sweep these niggas.
Yeah, let them
Memphis
go.
is getting swept by whoever plays them.
Yeah.
They're 6 right now.
Well, it doesn't matter. Whoever it is gonna sweep
That's
them.
the team that
That's
should like just
Nuggets.
Swept.
stay together, keep growing as well. Maybe add some more pieces around Ja. And,
They had a lot of
Jan
injuries
Jackson.
too.
Yeah.
I don't know who's over there.
Jan Jackson Jr., Ja. Who else? There, I kind of like went blank. Like they
We're real because we honestly,
yeah, Bane.
yeah, he's alright.
Yeah.
Should have kept Brooks.
He fit.
If the Lakers could just guard people.
They're 7th in
So-
defense right now.
Here's the thing with the Lakers. When you have Luka and LeBron, you're in every series, no matter who the fuck you play. And
What a liability right there that is.
who?
Not because LeBron's a bad defender, just because he's a little older.
He's
You know
old.
what I'm saying?
He's very old.
And then there's Luka.
Luka.
That's the part that worries me on the championship run for them.
They have been playing well on defense. Not amazing. They're not lockdown defenders,
So-
but it's a good team defense.
I get it. Luka's a liability, but honestly, as a coach, so is fucking Steph Curry. And they've hidden that nigga for 20 years. Figure out a way
Yeah.
to, you know what I
They-
mean? Like,
they
figure
hit
it out.
Luka.
It's
it
good
doesn't matter.
Yeah, Draymond. They have a Draymond to really like be a freaking mastermind out there to cover it up.
Yeah.
That team defense is very good. Like he's a good what's it called?
Maestro.
Yeah.
Listen, he covers it up. But I've seen many times when Golden State in big games, they just force a pick and they attack Steph every time. Kyrie ever won a championship off that.
To be fair, like he did improve his defense a couple years ago when they won again.
It is
The
about
last
team-
time,
team
effort.
defense.
It's
You know,
also
because
effort.
He gained like 15 pounds of muscle or something like
He's been
that.
getting. Well, you've seen when he first got in.
Yeah, I hope so.
Like, when he gained that muscle, and that's the year he improved his defense, and they won the last
He was
championship.
healthy too.
Yeah. So I think he's not that bad of a defender, really.
Right now, they're the 5th seed.
Realistically, how many teams can come out the West?
I think Warriors have a chance.
4?
You give Minnesota a chance?
No.
Me
No.
neither.
No, absolutely not.
I say OKC can make it out.
Yeah.
OKC,
Nuggets.
Nuggets
Nuggets,
and
Lakers.
Warriors.
and Warriors.
I don't see the
And
Lakers.
Warriors is fucking barely hitting the line for me.
I don't think the Lakers beat
Because
the
we don't know how they're going to
Huh?
actually play in the playoffs together.
Lakers beat the Clippers.
off
Lakers beat-
of matchup. Zubac is having an amazing year.
I'm sorry,
Who's-
but
who's covering
they're,
Luka,
they're
nigga,
great
the Clippers?
defensive
Kawhi.
team. And when they won the Clippers with Paul George and fucking Kawhi, they couldn't stop Luka by himself before Kyrie. So it's like
Luka's
you're
cooking
adding
the fuck out of
now
Clippers,
to that.
nigga.
Yeah,
Luka's cooking them niggas. Like,
Kawhi and James Harden.
I honestly, it's hard
Kawhi's
for
great.
James Harden's
But
not
then again,
guarding anybody.
They're not guarding like that.
He's not a bad defender either.
They're not.
honestly-
they're not guarding like that anymore. They are also old.
It's hard for me to pick the Clippers to win any series against anybody because they're the fucking Clippers. They don't win shit.
Also the Lakers, and
Lakers, you got two.
I don't think what they've been playing every year. Since
What?
They've been playing tournament every year since.
They're way out. They're out of it. They're fourth now.
Yeah.
They were second for most of the season.
I know, but so who are we to put him so high like they can win a championship? I don't
Because
know.
they're not in the play-in.
Yeah. Bro, it's it. This team against this team. Regular season is all cute and nice. This team against this team in the 7-game series. This team has Luka fucking Doncic and fucking LeBron James. That is tough to beat. When you have two superstars like that who can literally...
Kawhi and James Harden, both having great seasons.
James Harden, please don't talk to me about playoff James Harden, okay?
Well, he's still playing. He's still going.
This nigga has always been ass in the playoffs. Stop it.
Or hurt.
Stop it. So I'm not worried about James Harden. Kawhi, I want to see you a full series of you play. Kawhi play a full series, then let's talk.
How's the last time that happened?
Come on, nigga. Like
Raptors?
It's really their little supporting cast. They're really killing it.
That's how every
Norman
team
Powell,
should be, though.
Yeah, and then in the playoffs, those
it all depends on those.
Those
guys.
lights get bright, and then Luka hits 4 threes in a row, and the place is erupting. You're like, oh shit.
I don't think they can get far, but I think they can beat the Lakers. That's it.
Nah,
I don't see that happening.
I got Lakers over Clippers.
Also, how are they going to play them?
I don't know.
Okay,
Clippers in the play.
Because that means Clippers have to be in the second round at least to face the Lakers. And I don't see that ever happening.
Oh, it all depends how this all plays up.
Lakers
Right now-
need to be praying for Memphis.
Facing the Rockets. So
They'll eat. That's a dub.
that they can lose to the fucking Rockets.
I thought they're playing the Warriors.
No, Warriors are
I think honestly,
Lakers are playing the Warriors.
I
We're
got
talking about Clippers. Clippers
the
are
Clippers. You should.
Clippers
beat
are playing,
You
right?
should beat the Rockets.
they're 8th right now. They're playing, yeah.
Clippers should beat the Rockets.
Yes. Just by
But you should.
what's our face for? You told me y'all talking shit
Lakers
about the
are
Clippers.
beating
I
the
know,
Rockets,
but
nigga.
Rockets are pretty good team.
Lakers are beating the Rockets.
Rockets
nigga.
are also a very young team.
Yeah, that's the
And-
only part.
and that-
but they're also another team that are very good defensively. So that's the part about defense is when
I guess in my head,
Playoff game is different than the
yeah, exactly.
season.
In my
That's
head,
the only difference.
playoffs is a whole different monster. Bro.
It's a whole different season. To be
Like,
really
to me-
honest.
Remember, I saw the Atlanta Hawks win 60 games. Okay,
Multiple times.
I saw Toronto Raptors win number 1 seed 3 years in a row, and LeBron just pulls up and sweeps these niggas because he was the best player on the court. When you have the best player on the court, all these defensive schemes, all
who's
this
the
is
best player
great.
on the court,
But I think Luka's mostly the best player on the court every time he's on the court.
SGA
SGA's not better than Luka.
right now.
I'd take
You take SGA over Luka?
Yeah,
on my
No.
on my team.
he's actually a two-way player.
Yeah.
and he does all the same things that Luka does. He gets
Now, Luka's a amazing talent.
He's a
and
scoring.
obviously
He's the
yeah.
scoring leader. And
Right
he
now,
gets
I'd
assists.
take
I
Luka.
like SGA. I don't.
I love Luka. I'm just saying I would right now. I'm taking SGA this season over Luka this season. But
This
Luka as
season,
a player,
but
I
Luka-
want my child to play more like SGA
I don't even know
than
how to,
Luka.
like- That's you're probably right because Luka don't play no defense. But
that's right.
in the playoffs, in the game 7, I
MVP
want
candidate.
Luka over SGA.
right now, absolutely.
In
For that
anytime.
last shot.
In the game
And
7,
the game 7,
I haven't seen
I saw what Luka did to Phoenix, nigga.
and Clippers every year.
I saw it like, oh, you niggas are done. Luka pulled up like, you niggas are done. And shitted. And the Suns just said, like, what are we gonna do, nigga? These niggas just went nuclear.
Yeah.
That's
He's an amazing player for sure, but he's not SGA.
I need
Bro,
to
he's
see
better than
SGA
this
do
year.
it in the playoffs.
he has, yeah.
That's it.
SGA
I
hasn't
just think
done
that
anything.
people don't value. A lot of NBA fans don't value defense enough, and I just
We
put
do.
defense
That's why
way
he's
higher than
that's
most.
why he's MVP. Right
That's
now.
great. He deserves it.
That's why he got that.
But if I want Luka over SGA, bro.
He gets it.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's kind of
You know what's crazy?
It's wild that
every
it is.
single time someone gets a crazy stat line, if you just wait a couple more hours for that last Nuggets game,
Yeah, yeah.
you're gonna get a 60
Yeah.
point triple double to pass everybody.
It's like Joker's doing
That's-
amazing, but
That's tough.
yeah, it's hard not to give
what
this
in the-
SGA
Let's
today.
that's a good Western Conference playoff talk there. Let's go
We
to
didn't
the
even shit on the Suns like I was going.
yeah.
I didn't even get the shit on the Suns.
Oh, we'll get to the Suns in a
I
little
still
bit.
like
I'm
them.
gonna
It's
combine
just
them.
like-
No. I'm gonna combine them with the other shit teams from the East.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like them too. I just wish they could get it together.
Yeah. So it's literally, like I said, like the question was OKC real? You guys believe OKC is real?
I do.
Is Cleveland real?
Cleveland is shaky. They're 5-5 last 10, and when they lose, it's like, damn, you know.
They're not losing.
They're not. I don't think they're ready for the moment. I think Donovan Mitchell is. I don't think the rest of the team is.
Yeah.
Garland's gonna shit a couple games and here and there, but
They
like
could have a 1 for fucking 16 game.
he's
So
the
can
reason. Like if he shits the whole time, then they can do it. I think they're going to be the second best team in the East in the playoff, regardless.
Right now,
So
because they're on the other side of the Celtics.
Who's the 4 seed right now?
4 seed is the Pacers.
Yeah, Pacers and freaking Bucks.
What?
Yeah, Pacers Bucks.
That's the top of my head. I'm over here freaking locked in.
The Bucks are 5th seed?
Yeah,
I got the standings locked in my brain.
The Bucks beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in the series. Giannis is fucking these niggas up.
The Bucks can
In the
do it.
second round, if the Cleveland Cavaliers play the Bucks,
The only
Bucks
thing-
got that.
The Bucks
Yeah,
gotta get
you
through
gotta-
the Pacers.
You should get through the fucking Pacers.
Should, but was Dame gonna be healthy when that time comes?
That's the biggest question.
It's a big question.
Obviously,
Or Giannis going to be healthy too.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when he tries to play Superman, his wheels fall off eventually, and if he has no one right there to the side like Dame,
Like, yo, we got this
he's
man
supposed to be.
getting 20 assists on a 30-point triple
Yeah.
double, 30, 20. That's crazy.
it's like he's amazing. He's still one of the best players in the league. Now he needs his cast around him to step up
He needs
for them to
Dame.
go back to the finals.
he's not winning without Dame.
He-
Yeah, absolutely not.
He needs Dame. And like,
So
don't
he,
think-
so
you
you
don't
need
think-
Drew and Chris.
You don't think Dame, let's just assume Dame's back. A healthy Dame, a healthy Giannis. You don't think they beat Cleveland, bro?
no.
They're both healthy.
Who's guarding these niggas? I mean,
The thing
Cleveland,
is,
Giannis
they actually have 2 big men like that are like the 90s. It's like Jared Allen and Evan
I don't know.
Mobley
I go back
are
to-
2 great
I
defensive
go back to what I said.
big men.
I just think superstars
Yes.
win games, man.
I feel like they will get a
They-
foul.
They got the 2 superstars.
They do got the 2 stars. They got 2 All-Stars.
All stars is like, yeah, cool.
Donovan Mitchell, what do you he's close to superstar.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Other than that,
Garland had an All-Star season this year. When it made the All-Star team.
it sounds like OKC to me. That's what the Cleveland sounds like.
They're a little older. They don't have they don't have the
No, but I mean, you got your Donovan Mitchell, your 1 star, SGA, and then the second one is like, all right, that's a decent all star.
I think they have a Garland's a better number. Jesus, I don't know. I can't even say that. Jalen Williams had a great year, and his defense is what really matters on that part.
But if
That's tough. Cleveland's not the
so,
best
but the thing,
defense.
all right, here's the thing. With
Cleveland has beat the Bucks every time they meet this year, 4 times.
yeah. So did Toronto every time they met Cleveland when LeBron was on the team. What happened in the playoffs? Regular season's cool, but like when it comes down to it,
They've been close games almost every one of them. So
but then most of them were when Cleveland was playing out of their minds. Probably, I would assume.
they were
Beginning
on
of the season.
a bunch of
Yeah,
a stretch.
since the All Star break, they have not been the same team. Cleveland. We don't mention the big boss, the big elephant in the room, the Celtics, because we already know what the fuck's gonna happen there. We don't even have to mention Boston. Like you niggas meet us in the conference finals, and you take your best shot.
Yeah.
That's literally like.
Not worried a slight bit. I don't
Like,
think there's any
the
team
quietly won like 13 straight games.
The only
Quietly.
team I'm
Celtics
worried
has
about-
been just
you know why?
cruising.
like this. The way I look at it is like Celtics automatic finals. Who am I worried about on the West? Not one team except OKC.
I don't even think OKC, bro.
OKC,
I don't think so.
OKC's
I think they beat us every time. We struggle with them a
It
lot.
doesn't matter. OKC,
they beating every
OKC
team.
is not beating the Celtics in the final. There's no,
They're scary.
and on that stage,
The other
they're not ready.
teams,
They're
the
not
other
ready for
teams
that.
I'm not worried
They're
about.
not ready for finals. Beating a defending champion in the finals, the Celtics, probably one of the elite teams is going to be around for the next. It's like beating a dynasty. You're not. Celtics will be heavily favored in that. I think. I would assume. Well, let's talk about these bums. The Sixers are literally eliminated from playoff contention.
Everybody's just giving
Which
up,
one you talking
getting their surgeries.
Man,
Everybody sitting out, getting their surgeries out
At
the
what
way
point do you
early.
do like?
So they're ready for next year.
If I'm Maxey, I might want out, bro.
Maxi's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, he just got
No,
himself
out
up.
as in like trade me.
Yeah.
Pull a James Harden. I'm done with this shit.
This is your team. If you got the keys,
This is your team.
It's
Why
not.
leave?
The problem is, it's not your team if Joel Embiid's on it. It's your team.
it's gonna be.
But you
Shaq-
have to
Shaq
deal
and
with it.
Kobe.
Yeah,
and
you got-
Shaq's gonna end up leaving.
You got to do.
Joel's played 19 games this season.
I think because of the disrespect, Embiid leaves.
Goes where?
Goes where?
Where do you see him? I don't know.
Who the fuck
Miami?
wants him? Miami, yeah. Just
I don't know. Everybody looks like they fit well with Miami. Whenever they like a star leaving a team, you can throw them on like
they need one, but then
on the Bulls
if
or
it's a
something.
trade, they're losing Bam probably.
the problem with the Sixers is like
I don't know.
3 games into the season, you guys had no chance. Right off the like you started. Joel was never going to be healthy all season. You knew that from the jump. He didn't play until what? I don't think he played his first game until 20 games fucking in or some shit.
Man, I have never been a fan of Joel Embiid.
I've never been a big fan either. But when he's healthy, he is one of the most dominant fucking players in the
I don't
league.
even like. Whatever.
Who's at 3? Maxey, and who's the third option? Paul George. That's how fucking trash that nigga is that I forgot he was there.
Played 41 games this year.
He was hurt too.
Yeah.
You just
Left abductor muscle.
yeah.
in the
You know,
thigh,
you know,
and
you know, like a player's coach. A player's like an announcer. A player's fucking
Because
you just sympathize with these niggas when they're not performing well.
they have good reason.
the reason doesn't matter.
No, bro, you can pay millions of dollars. What do you
It's
mean?
like, buddy,
fuck out of here, bro.
You didn't perform the way we
hoopers.
thought
They're
you're
not
supposed to.
like
they're
there's
people.
that. We're
But we still
looking
gotta
at
talk about the
they're
team.
getting paid millions. They have no excuse, but like they're still like human being hoopers. that have-
Yes, but we still gotta talk about the team.
Yeah,
being
we still
trash
gotta
'cause these
criticize
guys
them,
can't
nigga.
get
They don't
No,
mean-
if they're injured all season, what are we gonna do?
Blame them for being
Blame them
injured all the
Like,
fucking
it's like
time.
when you shit on Kawhi, knowing that he's one of the best in the league. He's gonna.
But it can't be on the court.
That's the
What
problem.
the fuck?
That's a huge problem.
So I'm supposed to ignore that?
What are you like? You're clearly he's trying his best to get out there.
And then
Don't
you're
get
injury
hurt
prone.
again, I guess.
Nigga, what do you
Yeah,
even do?
man,
That's
who you are in your career.
Yeah, what the fuck? What am I supposed to be like? I mean, he's really trying, guys.
He
He
is trying.
works out real hard during the offseason,
Yes.
and it's just bad luck. I'm supposed to fucking feel bad for him? No, nigga, stay on the court. LeBron's playing till he's 40-something. How did he figure it out? Figure it out, nigga.
That's definitely God.
Yeah, that's God's gift right there. Because
Oh, God must have not liked you, nigga. What did you do in your previous life?
Already fall off.
What did you do in your previous life?
That shit doesn't happen where you don't get injured, like major injury your whole career for 40,
Yeah.
20 years. I mean, that's crazy. The way he was jumping, I was like, I give him 8 years. You know what I'm saying? On a fast break, dunking on people and shit.
I saw a stat 2 days ago that said Carmelo's Anthony has played more games in Joel Embiid's from getting drafted to now, and he's been out for like 6 years.
That's wild. That's wild.
I was like, damn, man. Melo's been out for like 6 years, and he still played more games than you, my guy.
I don't think the Sixers can be successful with Joel Embiid on the team.
he can't. The process is over.
You know why? Because he's
It's
your
over.
best player,
That's not good,
and he's
gonna
not a good
demand that.
leader for a team.
He's a horrible leader.
He's a number 2. As good as he is.
That's why the plan of him and Jimmy being on the same team in Miami was a great option.
Yeah.
But that's gone.
Yeah.
So even if he goes to Miami, he has no one there. It's fucking Tyler Hero. If he's on the
Throw
trade,
him on the Wolves.
That's not a bad choice.
that'd actually be good.
Throw him on the
That'd
Wolves,
be
Anthony
great.
Edwards. You might get something done.
Trade
That
Rudy
was-
because you know,
Yeah.
Rudy has
Trade
how
Rudy
many-
for-
how many defensive players?
Trade Rudy
How many
for
how many
Joel
awards he has? Like
great.
4?
Julius.
How many defensive player of the year he was? Rudy, I think he has like
For
4.
three or 4, yeah.
3 or
Oh,
4.
okay. Jokic just dropped 60 on this nigga's neck.
Oh yeah, because he's a.
You know what I mean? You can't, bro. You can't be a elite defender. And nigga just dropped 60 on you. What is going on? 60, bro.
He's that good.
Who?
Jokic.
He is. But
Because like,
Nigga,
at the end of the day,
you know what I mean? Like,
realistically, it doesn't matter how good you are in
if
defense. People offensively are so good these days
Yeah.
that the best defenders
Cheap.
can't cover.
you should be able to.
The best defender can't. SGA still getting 30 on him.
Yeah,
Hold him to a deep, like, don't let him. 60 is like, come on, my nigga.
it's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points. You got shit on. You know what I mean? They're not even helping.
He usually shits
On
on
you,
him every
60
time.
on your neck. That's crazy,
A
bro.
lot of these players can't be stopped.
They can't. They can't.
At all.
But Rudy is a team
they're hot,
defender rather than a lockdown.
A lot of these players are just like whether they're hot or not that day. A lot of them can just like go off no matter
Yeah.
who's there.
And now, what I think is the biggest disappointment this season, and it seems like this nigga keeps being on teams that are the biggest disappointment. KD is the fucking Suns.
Trash.
It's crazy because it's like
Trash, bro. There's no.
KD and Booker are the top 10 of points each, and they can't get no fucking wins. I was like, KD still got 26.6. We got Devin Booker 24 point something.
Yeah.
It's like how you guys not?
You know what happened? You know what happened? They went to the finals. They went to the finals with the team.
And they traded for fucking Kevin Durant.
The entire team, but Booker, for Durant and Beal.
That's why I keep like, yo, leave. Stop mentioning Durant with freaking Celtics rumors. I don't want to hear it.
No.
You're going to ruin this dynasty by bringing KD in.
I want no parts of KD.
I didn't want it before they went to the Nets. I didn't like, no.
I know when a team, he does not look like a Celtic.
No.
He doesn't look like a team player.
He's not going to be able to he's going to get Kyrie'd out. Like the Boston fans are just going to bully him out.
Yeah.
So you're not giving us what we want. we want chips.
Like, whatever. No, it's not even the fact that him playing for the team. It's what we give up to have him on the team.
But bro, like,
exactly.
That's what no one wants to
be honest with you. What's the last healthy season KD's had?
He's been relatively healthy.
Relatively, yeah.
The thing is, if you really look at it, you think so, but he be missing
really
like 2 weeks here,
little sprained ankle,
3 weeks there.
He's old.
I think he's being careful with the ankle. And
these guys are 37 and 36.
Bro,
yes, LeBron's 42 or something,
I'm
45, 49.
With his longevity too, because that Achilles, he has better stats after the
Achilles is what took Kobe out of the goddamn league.
I know, that's the craziest part. Now we're freaking. That's 2025, and you can just come back from
when
anything.
KD is done. I think KD has one of the most like confusing legacies to judge ever.
He has a confusing legacy for sure.
Very confusing, because it really looks like he's gonna win titles when you were part of that.
You're an
God
assassin.
super team.
You're a mercenary in the league. Yes,
but mercenaries implies that like so they called prime time. They used to call Dion's a mercenary. Why? Because he went from Dallas to San Francisco and he won championships in both. You're not a mercenary if you're not fucking winning anywhere.
He's still a mercenary. He doesn't have to win. He just has to do exactly what he does everywhere else. He's going to average like 28 wherever he goes.
The thing is like they just need
they need a fucking team.
Some defenders.
Yes.
But they traded.
When is it going to be KD's fault? When is it going to be KD's fault?
The second he no longer
he's doing his part.
Acting like he's number one or he's going to be the greatest. He's there just to hoop. Everybody took that shit off of him. All right. This motherfucker, he's not going for greatness.
We know
he's
he's not going to go talk. So it's like no point of even holding him to that standard.
But that's not like...
That's like we treat him like Melo. That's all. We just enjoy his game.
That's exactly what it is. He is the next Melo.
Like T-Mac.
Who's on a bunch of teams.
We enjoyed T-Mac's game too. And like,
also somebody
we knew he wasn't going to get no ring. Because Kobe was in the league.
That's the evolution of these assassins.
Yeah. It's like we just get it. But we get it. Like...
KD needs to give a very, very nice Christmas gift to Steph Curry.
His retirement speech is going to be amazing, and it's going to be heartfelt to Steph Curry.
Yeah,
it better be. It better be, Steph. Thank you for my 2 rings.
And then you're going to look at Draymond and say, fuck you.
Playoffs, too, he does his part. Booker does his part.
I'll give it to KD. KD balled out in the finals. He did. But it's easy to ball out when you have 2 of the best shooters of all time next to you.
And you're no longer getting double teamed.
Yeah.
But
he kills it. He kills it regardless of what happens. He's just that's the type of player he is. Yeah. I'm just saying again, it's the fact that you have to gut a team to get him is what ruins your chances to win.
Yeah, and I also say
Bridges would have been.
He would have been amazing.
Bridges was the one of, like when they had Bridges, the glue. DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul.
Yeah,
that team was like, yo, keep that.
That's the defense. That's offense. That's basketball know-how.
I think they were number 2 in defense being a leader. That year too. Yeah.
Yeah. See. And you threw them all away for Kevin Durant. The shiny new toy pulled up in the fucking garage.
Second place of defensive player of the year, but Carl Bridges, and then you get rid of him. He's the perfect defensive shooter.
Who hasn't missed a game at that point.
Oh my god, that's the thing is who's the GM for these teams?
That's what we're blaming. That's James Jones.
We got Bulls getting PT.
I'm blaming KD, man. I'm blaming KD because KD, you clearly can't be a leader.
No,
it's just crazy.
It's Booker's team.
It shouldn't be.
It's always been Booker's team.
Like, when LeBron went to Miami, whose team was it?
He said it was Dwayne Wade's team.
But whose team was it?
No, it was Dwayne's for a year.
And what happened? LeBron's like, all right, nigga, give me the keys.
It's mine now.
Yeah, he got hurt. He was definitely
KD needs
he was only healthy for like 1.
Honestly,
the runs.
I think KD might be one of the worst leaders as for an NBA superstar I've ever seen.
He's too passive, I think. Or maybe not passive, but his attitude.
He's nonchalant.
He's nonchalant. Nonchalant players.
He's not a winner. He's not a winner.
He just loves it for the art of the game.
He's not a
game.
winner.
He doesn't care.
Say that, though.
Take those 2 Golden State Take the Golden State years out of it.
but at the same
Look
time,
at his
different
resume
player.
without Golden State.
He'd be a different player if that hadn't happened. The reason why he is like this
But
is
if you stay in
because he has
OKC,
that.
you don't think he ends up winning eventually?
Again?
Who you beating?
Wait, what do you mean?
If he would have stayed in OKC, you don't think?
No,
he would?
eventually,
OKC with
eventually Golden
Russell?
State, the monster of Golden State comes in. Where the fuck are you gonna win?
No. That fucking team that he had with Russ and James took that Warriors team to Game 7.
Okay. The Spurs are still
He
around at
needed-
the time. Remember that.
He needed one fucking
Big boy
more.
Spurs are still around at the time.
They needed one win to get them out of there.
Yeah, so did Houston one year before. You know what I mean? Just because you get to a
That's
Game
it.
7 don't mean like
I'm
you
saying,
almost
you-
got him. Like,
Yes, you should have kept that.
Like,
Look how
I
close
remember,
you
yeah, I
got.
remember-
Keep going.
Do you think?
oh wait, Boston went to 7 every
let's add
series.
somebody.
Who do you think they could have eventually became like a Boston after 5 years of trying to?
Yes,
With that core.
they would have grown. We see what they were separately.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
They
don't
weren't gonna be
know.
like that
I
each,
don't
but they're
know.
gonna be damn good. They'll be 70% of what they are
don't
right
know how
now
that team
on their own
works.
teams,
I don't
and they'll
know
be
either.
amazing.
They still had a
James Harden, you can't think of it like if they stay together, if OKC stays
Great
together,
team.
you can't think of James Harden like James Harden is now.
No.
because he doesn't become that.
Well,
Who's to
this is
say
what I'm
though?
saying.
Who, where, how?
He was already 6th man of the year, right?
And that's probably where he was gonna stay.
Those three.
He's not getting.
But he was doing it like a Manu. He was
Yes,
getting
he
20
was.
plus points off the bench.
That three right
he's
there,
still-
that trio would be, at my opinion,
know.
75% of what they are now. But they'd be together. And I would take 75% of these three fucking talents together to make, you're going to grow and become
I don't
great.
know if they beat Golden State.
Because James Harden.
Yeah, I do. I think they
Practice
literally
it.
would have added one more piece defensively,
Well,
and that
if
would
you start adding things, then maybe
You have
but-
to. I'm just saying, you don't blow it up. If you added one defensive piece, you're passing the fucking
'cause
Warriors.
Do you think Warriors even win more than that first one if KD didn't go there?
I mean, you'd have to pay
Maybe.
LeBron every year.
Also, remember,
I think they split.
OKC went to the finals.
Honestly,
They were there, too.
if Golden State doesn't get KD, I think for the next two, I think they probably split. Golden State might win one, and Cleveland might win. So you know what I mean, like because
Yeah.
no one's coming out the East at all.
And again, them motherfuckers were always hurt too.
I
Next
think
to
Cleveland, like
LeBron
after
there.
losing that one
They lost the 73 game win
the-
season.
that's
They
the-
lost and they went to get KD.
That's the team that KD took to game 7 and lost to, and then joined the next season. I'm saying if they went that far, been to the finals before, they took the fucking Warriors 72-win team to 7.
All right, so
stay together. That team's winning.
who's the
something.
leader of that team?
you just can't pay.
That would have been Kevin.
That's Kevin.
But he's not a good leader.
You don't need to when you have Russell being the
As a-
vocal point.
And Russell's the leader of the team.
No, you
could've-
lead by example.
He's
Russ is lead.
he's the vocal
Yeah,
leader.
Exactly. This is a
It's the
team.
same thing with like the Celtics, Tatum and JB. JB's the vocal leader.
just
Tatum's
don't see-
the KD
Yes.
leader.
Those- Exactly.
I think it's inevitable that they break it. Like those three, they don't. It's three very like. You saw KD. Draymond yelled at him and he left, bro. Like, come on, I mean, the nigga's mentally sensitive as fuck.
He doesn't need to be
So
there.
one,
Yeah, but like Draymond's like it's definitely
excessive.
it's hard, he's probably difficult to deal with.
Yes.
And KD,
But I think I'm a mentally tough player who's about winning. But like, all right, this shit sucked. They don't like me, but I'm here to win. I wouldn't leave Golden State.
if
Why?
you notice, they never minded. Like,
Why would you leave Golden State?
Think about like KD didn't.
He didn't need to be there. He had his championship. His career is
They didn't have a bad relationship like they try to make it look either.
No. I
It wasn't as bad.
Like think about like Russ went and followed James Harden to the Rockets, and then James Harden went with KD to the Brooklyn.
No, that trio was great.
So they kept on, even though they split up, they kept on being on each other's teams here and there in different areas. So it made me think that like really they are closer friends than the media makes them.
No, I do. I
It's
believe
not supposed to. Yeah, you also know
Because if you didn't
know
like
their
them, I'm
pain.
like I'm not.
I
going
just
to
think
Brooklyn.
like
Yeah, but if your game
eventually
meshes well too.
yeah.
egos would have gotten in the way of that.
But if
They're gonna
at
bump
that point only one person was MVP. It's only when he left the other two became
and
MVPs.
only
James
one,
Harden really
and only one
sacrificed.
person would have been MVP.
Exactly.
James Harden really sacrificed and changed his game into a point guard for a long time just to like make things work. I think he would have been able to sacrifice for the OKC team.
He was being a point guard in the playoffs. That was what he was doing.
I just think nobody on that. Kevin Durant is not mentally tough. Like he's not a leader. And then you got James Harden who struggles in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook is
It's
streaky.
But that,
I don't think
that
that's
Russ was a little different. That was
that Russell
that was
also
super
had
Russ.
more. And that's pre-injury too. So that's just a fucking bullet.
super
right now.
Russ.
I think to assume they win a championship is tough because you have San Antonio there, then you have Golden State coming up,
I'd say they.
and you got to
they
beat
may
LeBron
win.
every year.
I think Cleveland's the only one I'm thinking of, in that they would have made it eventually. With the, I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't understand why KD just gets a pass for everything. I honestly
Because you're not one of the greatest. You're one of the best pure scorers of all time.
You know
but
what
you're
it
not
is?
in the greatest anymore.
It's his passiveness. People shit on LeBron for not having the Jordan fucking fire.
Yeah.
Look at fucking KD because KD's nowhere near that.
He wasn't supposed to be that.
He wasn't supposed. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have those expectations.
Don't we all
Exactly.
play? Don't we all play to fucking win? And
Being to win and being the greatest of all time are
I'm
completely
not talking
different.
about no GOAT shit. I'm not talking about
it
GOAT
is.
shit.
That's exactly what you're talking about.
you
I said that fire.
You
not
don't-
the GOAT shit.
no.
We don't hold
You
him
don't
to
ha-
Jordan standards because
you're not in the GOAT
But
shit.
who's holding him to Jordan standards?
You want him to be that.
You want him
I
to
said I wanted an attitude. I didn't say nothing. KD is not nowhere near the GOAT. We're not talking about get the GOAT conversation out of here.
So
I'm not
then
talking-
stop talking
we're gonna
about
treat him
holding
like
accountable
Melo.
for
So we're gonna
shit.
treat him like Melo.
But every NBA superstar, if you're one of the greatest, you should be held accountable. Not to the GOAT.
No, that's the thing. It's the GOAT or nothing. That's it.
No,
either,
nigga, no.
Either you're
No,
going to
no,
be
no,
the
no.
GOAT
So
or you
if
just want
you're
to play
10 time-
basketball.
I'm not really like.
So you're a 10-time All-Star and you've never won championships, and everyone's gonna be like, well, he was nice.
I like the way he played the game.
Yeah, that's the way. So we're not holding these niggas to standards.
James Harden.
Only
Allen
GOATs.
Iverson,
James Harden.
Carmelo Anthony, Charles
Mac,
Barkley, T-Mac,
Vince
the
Carter.
same guys.
After
You
his career-
never voted. I feel like, they were never in that conversation. So that's why we didn't treat them to the same standards as somebody who in that
But
conversation.
we love to watch them play.
Yeah, we still respect their
I
game.
don't-
They're one of the
I
greatest of
don't
all time.
agree. I don't
But they're
agree.
not at that level. So
think if you're-
what pressure do you fucking have now?
Do we forget like all?
I think if
what
you're
KD's done?
a max
That's the
contract
thing.
guy, if you're a max contract guy for in the face of a franchise, there's pressure to win. There should be, and we should hold you accountable for that. For just to be like, oh, he's good at basketball, but he doesn't really want to be a GOAT, so just let him, whatever. If he wins, cool.
Yeah.
If not, no,
it's
nigga.
like
we
a-
all.
like-
That's how he's acting.
That's
like.
heat. No, I get.
And that's
I get,
what we got to. Hey, that's what it is. Doesn't matter.
Nigga, I'm gonna criticize it. Nigga,
He's
you
had a
should have
great
won more.
career. He's
You
had a
can always
great career.
criticize him.
He's had a great career.
Of course, he's
You
one of
can-
the greatest.
Always
ever.
criticize him.
He got two rings. I
But
understand.
this
they're the
man does not
worst.
give a fuck about the game.
I don't.
He doesn't.
Other
I
than
don't
playing
like,
it
I don't like this
the way he
like,
plays.
He was on the super team.
Bro,
or like,
Yo, first of all, that fucking phrase, the fuck
Yeah,
out of
super
here.
team, whatever.
Bro,
That's ruined every
no,
goddamn
yeah,
thing
it
just
has.
by saying it out loud.
like KD, you can't take even when Kobe. Oh, he had Shaq. They make it sound like that 3P don't count. No, Kobe earned that shit with Shaq.
No, I don't think anybody
It counts.
believes that.
Oh
it
no,
counts.
It was definitely Shaq's team. It counts.
He had to go get it on his own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For his
And
legacy.
Kevin Durant never did that.
Right.
When he first left, we said, hey, that's a bitch move he did. Whatever, you got 2 rings. They're fraudulent.
They're funny in the light, nigga.
Now we need you
It's still 2
to go somewhere and lead a team to the championship.
And you couldn't do
He
that.
hasn't done
Couldn't
that.
do that. So that's when he taps out his legacy.
And he accepted that.
yeah,
I feel like at this point
I
in
think
his career,
that's what hurts my feelings. You accepted failure.
there's like
he accepted the fact that
I'm never gonna. Be that good.
I'm not gonna be up there anymore. Though,
I'll just have fun.
Yeah.
Play basketball.
yes.
don't
So
like that
the
attitude.
expectations
He's still playing at a high
that
level,
we
though.
throw at
Yeah,
these
of
other
course.
players no longer fucking counts to him.
So if you let's say you draft Cooper Flag, number 1 overall, whatever team. He balls out first 2 seasons, rookie of the year. You know what I mean? All-star second season. You give him a max contract.
Yep.
You shouldn't expect championships at one point.
Why won't you say championships?
Well, isn't there a
did you-
standard like, you're doing all this shit?
Did you
All right,
build
now,
around him,
nigga.
though?
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Bradley
I'm
Beal got the
I'm
max
not holding him
contract.
to that standard.
So you guys don't think your superstar should? What?
If I'm
Who
a,
says
if
he's
I'm a
superstar,
fan of
though?
it, yeah, I don't see
I'm
Cooper
just saying.
Flag as someone that.
all right,
like,
I'm just
Is
using
he
an
gonna-
example. I'm not. We're just using Cooper. I just picked a name out of the
This is
draft.
it, yeah. Doesn't matter
I'm
what
not
his
saying
name
like
is.
who.
once you realize their legacy's not gonna be up there, you kind of just like, nah.
I don't. That's the I don't like.
Like you,
Oh, say,
you can have a
all right,
good-
he's gonna be a guy who's not gonna win championships. All right, whatever.
KD on
gonna try.
that Warriors team was not the number 1 option. He was probably the best player on the court on that team, but he wasn't the number 1 option. The fact that he went down to the second role and dominated, won 2 rings. That's great. But now forever, he's going to be known as the second option guy.
The nigga who went to go get a ring.
Yeah, he can't do it himself.
I'll give him that. He
No,
balled
he
out.
got
He
that.
balled
I've seen
out. He
that.
balled out. He deserved
wasn't-
those awards. He deserved Finals MVP. Those two,
Absolutely.
he deserves that.
He did
It's the
that.
other two, I don't.
But it wasn't his team.
Scoring leaders like that many times. It's like there's the scoring leaders and then there's the champions.
He's an assassin, and we know that. I'm just saying.
I would just want
it's
to be known
different.
as a champion.
But,
You would like to.
I think I realized that out of us three, I value winning way more than you guys do.
I don't think so.
No, I would say that he is a champion. That's why it's like
That's why he doesn't care. Now
Yeah.
it's because
we can't like.
so that's what I say. If we did not have the Golden State at all,
If he had
he'd be
zero-
a different player right now than he is.
Yeah.
Team man.
He has
Yeah.
the 2 fucking championships. No matter how we look at it, that's there. It's cemented in stone. He
got 2 rings.
So for the rest of his fucking career,
finals
But I
I
wish he
won
had
twice already.
and an MVP
And
I
2
wish-
yeah, exactly.
and gold medals.
Listen, his great
like,
career.
I don't
Great
give a fuck
career.
anymore.
Yeah, great career. And he shouldn't give a fuck.
He's also like 38.
He shouldn't give a fuck what we say.
Oh, Kevin
but
Durant.
I wish he had that Kobe attitude. Like, oh, you niggas think just Golden State got me a ring? I'm gonna go do this.
Tried.
He tried, and that team was
he
horrendous.
didn't.
He's 36.
He tried
I'm
again.
36.
He's still, yeah. He ain't getting it. Especially at the end of their careers, it's tougher to have that.
No, it's done. It's a wrap for him.
It's tough to have that, like
27,
Even
6.
as good as LeBron is, you can see that he doesn't even have that.
No,
like,
yeah, he don't care
that
about it.
fire to win a chip.
Yeah, it's something that it's
tough.
not
It's tough.
on. He has to turn that shit
It's
on.
tough at
eventually.
41, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. At that
The
old
wheels
age, it's hard
are-
to turn
are
that
wiggling.
Kobe Mamba mentality on. Like,
And he tried until he couldn't. Now KD's having the twilight years.
Yeah, but
just
it,
playing
like-
that. So I'm saying I understand that he should be at that level,
You know
but
what it
he
is? It's
doesn't matter anymore.
That's how good Kevin Durant is.
Yes.
That like you had such a great career, but I'm still looking like, but damn nigga, you could have been more.
Yes.
That's what's frustrating because like nigga, if you don't remember back when he came, they were talking about like, damn, KD came in young, he's scoring 30 a game already from 18, 19 years old. He might catch Kareem. Remember those conversations? Those were conversations.
damn, he's averaging 27 for his career.
Yeah.
Nigga, we know he's a baller. No one's
based on
doubting.
It's
right
a
now.
long career. Usually people fall
Exactly.
that shit will fall to 20 at some
Right now it's
point.
26.6. So it's like it's
crazy.
not far
I
off.
don't know.
He's a scorer. He just has to be healthy, and he no longer has that drive to win a championship because he has to.
And he's not a leader.
So he's not a leader. He's a mercenary who goes where he needs to go.
He's a great
Wants
player.
to go.
He's a great scorer.
Yeah.
It's the fact that
Not everybody gets
Because
blessed with a perfect team chemistry with good defense and all these little aspects.
Let's not. That's a lot of him too.
the thing is, we have to no longer value him as this because when it comes to a trading situation, he takes so much from your team. If he didn't take so much from your team to get him, this motherfucker might be on a better team. My situation might actually in championship contention.
But that's him too.
Where do you think he goes?
But it's because he's that great of a player.
The fact that we're talking about him going to another team is
He is
fucking
going on a team.
crazy. You know what I mean? Just like that's
Well, like,
annoying.
so, I think it's clear. I think it's clear that like certain organizations are just like.
but
Would it be his choice or is it a trade situation?
No, I think at the end
He's
of
signing, right?
I think it's a free agent in the offseason, right?
So he can go to any situation that has a
don't even know.
contender.
Alright, so
You're no longer taking.
Let's
oh,
let-
He goes
Hey,
home,
but I-
goes to the Wizards.
let
outta
me
here.
think. Let's think about this.
then you know he's
How
done.
many?
yeah.
How many teams did KD go on and then fucked it up and left?
Again, he had to give up so much for him.
This is going on three. About I think three.
Nah, because like
Because
if he
Golden
walks on
State
the-
got back, but after he left, there was those couple years where they were ass, okay, and then they made it back up for
But that's 'cause
beating
Clay
the
was
Celtics,
hurt, right?
Huh?
Clay was hurt.
There's a lot. There's a lot of other shit going on.
Dre.
But
Yeah.
but KD left and they weren't the same. KD went to Brooklyn. Brooklyn was a playoff team before he got there. Blew that shit the fuck up.
Playoff. Okay, come on.
I mean, it's the East. Okay, I get it. But they weren't a playoff team. They weren't a playoff team.
They
Brooklyn,
took
the way
They went to
got
Phoenix
that.
and
The
blew
way
that
that worked
championship
out.
up. That's three
That's the thing.
teams.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
three
not blaming
teams.
Brooklyn on KD.
But two of those teams,
No,
you had a gut to get
I agree. There's a lot of more going on, but
that's
in a
all
broad,
situation.
if I'm looking at all of it, those are three teams that you went to and fucked it up and left. Golden State.
Fucked it up is crazy.
Not Golden State. Golden State had a couple bad seasons, then we made it up. Brooklyn has never been the same. Phoenix was a fucking finals team, and these niggas are
They lost to everybody
playoffs.
except for
Okay,
Booker.
so he's back to number.
You know how long it took?
That's a 3-team.
All the guys were fucking drafted.
Yeah.
That's how long it took to win
Oh,
the
I didn't even count OKC. 4 teams when you left, and it completely obliterated.
But that's what happened to you. That's what happened to LeBron leaving Cleveland.
No, but I'm saying that
LeBron leaving Miami.
We have to value him less than that now.
LeBron leaving
Can't let
Cleveland.
him
Other than
go in and
OKC,
ruin it. Get him for
every
less.
superstar leaving a team is gonna ruin it on the way
Yeah,
out.
but
I
he's
know.
no longer that superstar. He's still a star no matter what.
He's still a
He's still an
star.
all-star.
It's not gonna ruin it, but like you didn't. Other than Golden State, you didn't accomplish anything in these teams. You went there when they were okay. You went there,
And you made them either bad.
You made them
or
horrible
ne-
and bounce.
Same, yeah.
And asked to be out.
A lot of these teams are bad workplaces.
That sounds-
Will
yeah,
you
no,
ever
that's-
blame a player, bro?
These teams
Will
have an
you
ass.
ever blame a player for something?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like it,
think
nigga.
so.
Jesus Christ, nigga.
think so.
You should be working for the Players Association. They should hire you, nigga.
CJ McCollum over here.
CJ McCollum, I fucked with
Players like CJ McCollum a little
That's
bit.
you.
CJ.
That's you. This little topic I saw online. I'm gonna steal some topics from these ESPN shows just because white culture steals from us all the time, so I can steal back.
No.
No,
Fine. Fine.
Wick. Ari Wick, get out of here.
Did you just shoot at the camera? Oh my goodness!
75K, fine.
Look what you doing, Ja.
Yeah, influencing the youth. Even though I think I was older.
Yeah, John Wick. He's in my head. John Wick got me.
All right, I have a question for y'all.
Okay, what's up?
NBA question. Right now, is Jokic top 20 all time?
Jokic.
Top 20 all time.
We have to name the guys in front.
How many
know,
chips he has?
One.
One. Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. I couldn't remember those two.
Okay, I was like,
I was like, now you want to count chips? You know what I mean? Like,
top 20? How many weeks he got?
I was like, what?
I count chips.
I'm just saying, the way you play.
Yeah, I didn't think that would be the first thing you said, though.
And the GOAT legacy talk only, not skill talk.
Top 20. Can you name not 20 people better than him all time?
I don't know.
Legacy better?
Yes, greatness.
yes,
Yeah,
greatness.
everything included.
Legacy
Everything in the
is
resume.
greatness.
Resume
He
greatness.
wasn't on my top 10.
Okay.
No.
So there's 10 more spots. He's not going to make that?
I gotta really. That other 10 has to really be thought out.
KG, is he better than KG?
All time, yeah.
Yeah. I love KG.
Hakeem?
too.
No.
No.
Okay.
Got 2 rings and like.
MVPs.
I'm taking
Best defensive player
a
of all
10.
time.
I'm taking 10 to 20. Larry Bird.
no, he's not better than Larry Bird.
3 MVPs.
3 championships.
Yeah.
Chips.
He might. I'm thinking of people 10 to 20. AI.
I actually put him over AI.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Because some people like impact
yes.
the culture so heavily
Look up
I
on
understand.
Google.
that their legacy goes up off of
Anybody
the
have a-
strength
trust
of
me.
like
I never thought I'd be saying that.
scoring leader for
I'm trying to think of top 20. Who'd be
I put him better legacy. than
Scottie
AI.
Pippen? Is he better than Pippen?
Yes, absolutely.
Not a better legacy though.
How?
Because he has 6 rings.
And in my
I know,
mind,
but not as-
anybody who leads a team to a championship is better than a number 2 option.
Because he
I might agree with that.
So what the fuck, guys? Come on.
He took that shit offensive. Josh felt insulted. Nigga, what? Scotty?
he led them to the to the Eastern Conference.
Stop it.
By himself the next year without
Then he
Jordan.
had a migraine and he didn't play. I don't want to hear that.
And his back hurt.
Top 20. I'm trying to think of other people in the top 20.
Scottie Pippen was
Karl
good.
Malone?
This is from 2 years ago.
Is he better than Karl Malone?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because
That's easy.
Just on basketball.
Just as a person, I have no idea who Joker is as a person, but he's definitely better than fucking Karl Malone. I can give you that shit.
Who else? Who would be in that top 20?
I'm putting Isaiah Thomas over him.
See, I don't know if I do that.
I put Magic Johnson over him.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
Magic's
top 10.
there. Magic's
Yeah.
there.
If you don't have Magic in your top 10,
I
that's
put
why.
Dr. J over him. Will Chamberlain. Bill Russell.
Okay.
Kareem-
Dr. J.
Dr. J got a lot of rings, and he was the Jordan before Jordan. He was the face of the
I'll give it Dr. J.
He was the face of the league.
The only problem is he did more of his amazing GOAT shit
In the
yeah,
NBA.
in the NBA.
Yeah. It still counts.
yeah,
Nah, he was winning rings with the Sixers at the end when he was
Won
short hair.
one.
He won one. He won
He won 2.
One.
He won one.
I just saw it. He won 2.
No.
You sure?
One's and one, ABA one,
Yeah.
probably.
No, that was
No, I think I'll look up Julius.
Yeah, Julius Erving. He literally won at the end when Larry Bird first started. They were struggling with the Celtics were struggling with the Sixers in the late 70s.
Is he better than Kevin McHale?
Who?
Jokic?
Jokic? Yeah.
He is
all those rings,
a two-time ABA championship, one-time NBA championship.
You got him over Kevin McHale, Jokic?
I got him over Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale's a fucking dog.
Yeah. People are laughing probably. It's not as far as you think.
Yeah.
It's not as far.
Again, it goes back to I
seen
can't put a number one below a number two.
Now that you mention that, I guess, yeah. But there's a lot of like number twos that are
amazing, but they're amazing because of the number two.
D Wade.
He's better than D Wade?
Is he? I'm asking. He's better than KD. Is he better than KD?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Dwayne Wade is tough.
Yeah.
D Wade is tough.
Because he did win one by him, like, first.
He won by himself.
Dropping like 30.
And he's one of the,
Scoring
I think,
title.
number 3 all time when it comes to shooting guards. Dwayne Wade.
Again, I'm a guy who likes winning, so I'm gonna go with D Wade just because he has 3.
How many MVPs does Joker have?
3.
3. Which is why it's hard to put people.
We're just gonna
with none.
assume. Nah, let's not assume he gets 4. But
If he wins multiple, if he wins a couple more rings,
he should have 4.
top 10 is in trouble.
Yeah.
If he wins a couple rings, top 10 is in trouble.
On my top 20, he's closer to fucking 10 than he is to 20.
He's between 15 and 20. I don't know.
Around the 15.
He's definitely. I'm not even 100% sure he's in my 20 yet.
You put Clyde Drexler?
No.
What the fuck?
No.
Stop acting surprised.
No.
Why would you put Kyle Drexler?
David Robinson.
He's over Dave Robinson.
Or Tim Duncan?
He's not over Tim
He's
Duncan.
not over Tim Duncan.
No, he's not over Tim Duncan.
But let's go back to two. What was the one that I was just like
Which one? What'd you say?
before David Robinson?
Kevin Durant? No, what'd you say?
I forget because he said freaking.
Clyde Drexler.
Clyde Drexler.
Yeah, we ignored it because we knew it was no.
Because
Why?
he was losing all this time, but he was getting there every year, losing to Magic, then losing to Jordan, and then he wins one with Hakeem twice.
That sounds like
That's
something
number 2.
Yeah, as like yo, play.
Like 28. Like he had like great numbers too.
He's still number 2.
He didn't get the MVPs. He didn't get the MVPs.
Yeah, it's Jokic. It's not even close.
Yeah, it's,
Well, he was. I wouldn't even say he's number 2.
I don't.
He was the main
think.
scorer.
I don't think.
but you can't say
Yeah,
Hakeem's not the number 1 on that team.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
like,
think
Mr.
most
Quadruple
people
double.
would put Clyde over Jokic.
Yeah, that's it's
Like,
you probably just because you went through those careers right now, so it's more fresh in your
because
mind.
the ring, it's like 2
But it's-
over 1 rings, but there's not many
3
many
MVPs, bro.
Yeah,
If Jokic wins a couple more rings, the top 10 is in trouble.
Yeah,
All right, next one. This is a fun one. This is gonna test your memory. I didn't say this. I didn't give you guys a heads up, so it's definitely gonna be off the top. Please don't shoot at the camera.
yeah.
again.
My man is so tempted.
Please don't do that. Stop.
David Cha.
Damn it, child. If you could change the outcome, if you could go back in time and change the outcome to one, let's just do NBA game. I was gonna do broad more, just sports, but one NBA game ever. And remember, it changed, and then legacies change, everything changes just because if you could pick one game to change, what game would it be? NBA. It's tough.
Did the Celtics beat the Lakers in 08
Yeah.
on Game 7?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
That might be mine.
What?
2010.
What?
We win that game 7 at home. Celtics against the Lakers. Look at what changes if that happens. Kobe just went 0 for 2.
Nah, I want Kobe to win though.
And you're,
I was trying to switch the other one to make him have 6.
huge Celtics fan over here,
Yeah,
huh?
but even
Trying
Kobe-
to change niggas' legacies
When
and
Kobe
shit.
was around, that was
I
Jordan.
think I'm gonna pick that one because listen, if Celtics win that game, Kobe doesn't win a championship, doesn't get his fourth at the time.
Fourth.
No, because you
He won the 4th on the.
he beat Orlando next season, so he doesn't get the 5th. It would make him 0-2 against the Celtics by himself. that would actually make the big three Boston more of a fucking legacy and more of a dynasty.
It'd be dope.
Because the way these niggas talk and the way these niggas walk around,
But at the
no
time-
one has just milked a NBA championship more than the 08 Celtics.
I remember at the time that I had the 24 jersey, the Kobe jersey. I was rooting for him to pass Jordan in legacy for sure at the time.
That was not
as
gonna
much as I was a Celtics fan too.
I think that would be, at the top of my head right now that I can think about, I think that would be
Kobe was my hero.
one game.
I really wanted him to be the best of all time for real.
All right, got it.
I feel you though.
I feel you. You guys think of anything?
Man.
Nah, he's fucking hard.
It is tough. Like one game, I just watched in the past like couple months, I've watched all of NBA history. So I'm trying to break
Josh,
it.
what about these Phoenix Sun games back in the day?
Oh, you mean
Just think of it.
Okay,
It's not
for
hard.
that-
Think about the
so-
worst losses you've ever experienced.
so? Fucking the game that Amari got suspended for Robert Horry hip checking Steve Nash into the fucking stands. If they don't get suspended, they win that series, and then the Spurs don't win a championship that year.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
What year is that?
Fucking no.
See how angry he got? I remember that, yeah. That's when they got off the bench and everybody got suspended one game.
Yeah, and Lamar took one step off the bench and said, "Hey, that counts." Like, what?
I remember that they definitely screwed the Suns that.
Yeah.
I want to see what ended up happening at that playoffs. Damn. Adele, you think of one of your worst losses? That could be the one.
This is a tough one, man.
I'm not
I
sure
would
you
have-
guys want to know.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah.
I saw it
I
out.
would go with like
It was a Stephen A question.
Is that 07?
what OKC not blowing that 3-2. The
Oh yeah, that game because they were up. They were up like
Yeah.
20, okay.
Oh yeah, the game.
Wow,
for-
that's a good one. No, that's a good one. That's a
OKC
good one.
not blowing the series.
to the Warriors.
Yeah.
that changed.
Yo, you know what?
That changes history.
You got the best one because that changes so many legacies.
Yeah.
Because LeBron doesn't beat a 73 team.
No, there was no 73 team OKC.
When OKC
What?
was up 3-1 against Golden State, is
Yes,
that what
they
you're talking
were.
about? That's
The
what,
Warriors were 73.
that's what I'm
talking
saying, nigga. like,
He was on OKC though.
bro, what do you? Yes,
Durant.
We're on the same
we
page.
know who played, nigga. Yeah,
What are you talking
I
about?
thought Durant was on the Warriors when they got 73.
No,
No,
he came the next
really?
season. With the whole,
nigga, come on, Audio.
no wonder you haven't been acting the way we acting. That's bitch shit. He was 73 win team,
I
took
thought
it to
they
game
got
7.
the chip, and then KD came, and then they had the 73 because
No,
perfect
nigga.
team.
No,
They
he
lost
almost beat the 73 team. He lost in game 7 and then joined that season.
The next year.
That's the summer.
I remember.
That's how it fucking happened, nigga. Like,
That happened. And that's what we hate the nigga for it.
yeah.
I thought it was like just a comeback, like them
No.
coming back from the series and then joining. I didn't know it was 73
No.
was the year without him.
Yes.
Yes.
So they went
And they were
73
worse
wins
with him,
and
technically.
that's the one. OKC was up 3-1 in that game.
I remember a nearly perfect season when KD was there. That's what I remember.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Yeah,
73.
it's
Holy
finals.
fuck, they're gonna win this whole shit.
Yeah,
Finals.
It was like clear as day.
Yeah,
in the
playoffs.
middle
They
of the
swept,
season.
yeah.
They
It's true.
didn't win
They
70 games.
but yeah.
They won like 65.
Yeah, they won a lot of games. Trust me, they were good. But yeah, that's because if OKC beats them, I'm pretty
Those
sure.
three stay together.
No,
What
no.
happens if Kawhi don't make the shot?
No, James Harden's not on the team. James Harden's not on the team.
No,
Harden's gone.
Harden's on the
Yeah.
Rockets.
So those two,
Those two.
I think Cleveland, regardless who's playing, LeBron fucking beats these niggas. So he wins his ring no matter what. But does it mean that much? Because that ring against the Golden State and bringing Cleveland to Taylor, that shit
Yeah.
almost counts for two, nigga. You know what I mean? That's a big ring. That's a big.
The comeback.
The comeback 3-1, that's a huge ring.
2016, yeah.
That doesn't happen. You just
can't- it's funny 'cause, like, I've been
it's like the
watching
Heat
all
series.
these-
You beat them 4-1. Thanks for laying by.
Yeah, it's going to be just like
I
that.
can't wait to rewatch all of LeBron's career right now because I just finally caught up. I went through 50s to now. I made it all the way. I made it all the way to.
Ty Drexler,
Yeah, I made it all the way.
like
Now I'm at like KG, T Mac. Now I just need. And I just watched T Mac. I need to watch LeBron James, Carmelo, and D Wade, and those are gonna be crazy legacy. Yo.
I just saw
one's
someone
still
tweet
You need refreshers.
his first
sometimes.
televised game, LeBron's high school televised game. I was like, nigga, I watched this shit.
I want to
Yeah,
watch
me
the-
too.
I-
That was crazy. I
It's
watched
weird.
this
I
game.
never seen the movie, the first one when he's in high school.
More than a game.
Yeah.
The first
Sorry.
one.
It's the
It's a
one.
documentary. I didn't know
Like
there was
this one game.
Yeah, it's
What's
only
the
one. He's only had one documentary.
Yeah.
One
The one
game.
that the fucking
Drake Forever?
yeah, forever. That's what I say.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
This
But
one?
I think there's a show on the.
I'm sure there's Netflix shit that made about
Oh,
him.
there's a TV show they kind of made. I didn't watch that though. I think it's on Apple.
Yeah, Space Jam 2. Which
Don't
one?
count.
We don't count that.
Don't count that shit.
That was horrible. Especially
Bring something like that
All
up.
right. Another
Should have had his own like everybody else.
Yeah,
Oh
one
my
last.
God, this
You know, just
one last.
take your.
Warner Brothers says, just
Honestly,
put everything
LeBron,
in here.
an amazing player, probably the GOAT. If you look at his film and TV record, it's pretty trash. Anything he's produced is pretty much gone to shit.
I don't think so.
What's he produced?
Couple
Survivors
things.
of Remorse is trash. Mm-hmm. They got
His TV show you tried, trash.
That 2 Chainz album.
Movie?
He executive produced.
Trash too? I didn't hear it.
I don't remember it though.
Exactly. That's not a good
I just thought it
sign.
was funny, like that scene where he's like bullshitting. He's like, how about you add 3 more tracks after like 2 weeks? We'll release it as deluxe.
Movie
Just
Hustle.
kinda-
Movie Hustle was good with Adam Sandler.
That was LeBron?
Yeah, it's LeBron's.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good
See,
one.
it's better that you don't tell nobody. It's probably where it was
Yeah,
good.
and the Redeem Team documentary, that was great.
I mean,
Nigga, that was one of the,
how do you fuck that up?
that was one of the best, like, I love seeing Kobe become a different role. That was cool.
House Party was bad.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. He's had some bad ones.
Whoa, he made another house party?
I remember that when they break
That
it to
was-
yo.
That I hate anything that's not the original.
But he's a pretty solid actor.
He just had.
Yeah, no, that
You
movie.
could be a solid actor. You just make horrible
That
choices.
movie wasn't a like, oh, this is the horrible. It's one of those straight to DVD type of
Yeah.
movies.
and he only showed up at
It
the
was
end.
like it was funny, but it was like I want to say this is fucking winning the awards.
All right, one more topic. This is March Madness. Go Duke. Hopefully, by the time you see this, we are national champions. If not, you'll see depression in my face. But how many NBA players who are currently there are 450 NBA players right now, give or take? How many of them can you put on a 16 seed and could win a championship? As they are right now. Not how they were in college. Like right now.
16 seed
Like you put them on a 16 seed and they'll fucking slap it.
in March Madness.
Yeah, and they'll run the table. How many NBA players you think can do that at their current state now? So that means like Giannis is going to play for fucking Wichita State.
That's over 30.
I'm gonna say like 35.
There's a lot of number 2s on teams that would fucking dominate.
Yeah.
I think
There's a lot of
Put
number
Garland
3s.
on a team, they probably freaking go pretty
Like,
far.
this is a question. Would you think Austin Reeves
Austin Reeves could win a
would
championship himself.
championship in college?
Yeah.
Right now.
Depends what team. It's not a 16.
It will be 16.
16
No matter
seed.
what, it's 16 team.
16 team.
This is not like Austin
He
Reeves.
got no help.
Bro,
Yes, I know.
you're playing against kids, and you're a pro NBA player who's almost averaging 20 something in the league now. You're fucking shitting on these niggas. They're not gonna guard you. Who's guarding you?
You're mature. You know the game better.
Stronger,
You're
smarter, faster.
You're
I
way
think
better
it-
than where you were
I
in
think
college.
it's 40 to 50. I think it's,
Yeah,
and I think
no.
I'm being generous. I think any starting five, anybody who's a starter can win a championship off a 16 seed right now.
No, I don't think that. No. There's too
That
many.
might be a little exaggerating,
There's too
but-
many.
Well, I only said 30.
plug-in
35.
players.
Yeah, I think like 50.
I'd go closer to 50 than I do 35. Because it's just
How many Celtics players can do? Let's go through the Celtics. How many Celtics players? Tatum, Brown.
Tatum, Brown. Right now.
a healthy Porzingis could fucking go far.
What?
Porzingis.
Who's stopping that
Drew
unicorn?
Holiday will dominate.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Fucking Peyton Pritchard.
Derek
Pritchard
Derek
will
White,
be
bro.
the Cinderella
Pritchard
story.
can be fucking Jimmy Fredette.
Yes.
Shit.
That's the Cinderella story right there.
I know.
It's like that,
That's already the
That-
Celtics are the
that's
Celtics
just
for a
them.
reason, though. That's why.
but that's just one team.
How about Al Horford? Where we putting him? Back on the Gators.
Al Horford right now,
this
no.
age,
5
no.
years ago, yeah.
Shooting threes, though.
Yeah, he's
shitting,
gonna
though.
dominate.
Al Horford's gonna
He's gonna
shit. He's gonna
dominate.
win, but like winning it by himself.
But there's
it
too
might
many
be
situations
tough.
where he needs to be the one to step up, and a man's old. And young guys are gonna fucking be too athletic for him.
A lot of teams, I don't. And there's also, I don't know. There's a lot of players.
Joel Embiid, hurt or not, is winning a fucking
Yeah.
title with this.
Most niggas are, bro.
You think Julius Randle?
Yeah, who's stopping him? Then?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's stopping him?
Is that like a random? It's like a random.
That's random as fuck. But like, who's
Julius
like,
Randle? Yeah.
right now? Who's stopping Julius Randle? What college players stopping Julius Randle?
He's gonna make everybody foul out.
Yeah, bro.
I know.
Even his teammates.
I don't know.
My nigga, Jokic might take a high school team to the fucking net. like, shit.
You gotta depend on a lot of people suck too. 16, a lot of people suck.
Yeah.
This is not football.
But
This is
then
not
again-
hockey. This is not soccer. This is not
Your whole
Hey,
starting
what?
five.
I saw Kemba Walker take a trash UConn team to the championship. I saw Shabazz Napier took a decent fucking UConn team to a championship. One player can win. Carmelo, one player can win a championship in basketball.
Teamwork was nice.
Yeah, but come on. You know what I mean? One player can carry you.
Absolutely.
You only got to win 6 games.
Yeah.
It's not like you got
Yeah.
to. If it was 7-game series all throughout,
No, they'll
maybe.
eventually
One
like,
game,
all right,
like,
we're not letting you
bro,
play.
who you like?
I'm trying to think of like who else.
Who's guarding Giannis, nigga?
Giannis is,
Nobody.
I think, automatic.
He's going straight. You're not stopping this freight train.
He might drop 70 a game,
You
bro.
just start blocking and go coast to coast every fucking play.
Can't think of any.
I think most players can.
Yeah. Jimmy Butler.
Clearly, yeah. Just
Fucking-
on attitude alone.
Fucking healthy Clay's doing it.
Yep. James Harden.
Kyrie's easy.
Not even close. Kyrie almost did that shit when he was fucking 19.
So it's like, yeah.
Most of the league, I
It's
think.
people who
They're so
are
good right now.
Yeah, but so many people already said like, yes, this new age is talented and stuff, but they don't have the same knowledge and skill. That's why we wait like 5 years for these number 1 overall picks to be anything.
Yeah, right.
Because they literally one and done. They're high school players still.
They're still little.
That's all college right now. They're still high school
No
players.
experience.
So you put somebody with a 5-year, 6-year, 8-year, 10-year career in any of these teams,
Any
that's
tournament.
a champion.
It's like an AE tournament for
That's
that
why
nigga.
when you
That's like
do-
the Rucker Park for this nigga.
Yeah.
These high school, they do that one and done. It's like, bro, what is it? Like how many games is a college season? Like 40?
30. If you go
Yeah.
to tournament, probably 40.
So
Yeah,
it's
if
like,
that.
bro, you
Right.
have such little experience. You about to go to NBA for 82 games in the playoffs if you make it there. It's like,
What's
bro,
that?
you need more experience to prepare yourself for that.
I know, but
some people like, oh, you don't want them to get
niggas are just
hurt.
ready.
Yeah.
Some niggas
how many
How they ready?
months is basketball season? College.
college?
that
Probably,
2,
I would
3
say
months?
like late October to March.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how long they're in fucking college?
Yeah.
So it's not even a full year
No.
out of high school, basically.
No.
You no experience.
You have none. You have none.
Because
You can't even grow as much.
You have all this AU. Once you hit
And
college,
you also got
you're
4
only-
years with your coach. So it's
Bro,
like you don't even take time to at least like Coach K
That's why
or
you-
whatever. You don't even take time to learn from these guys.
That's why you throw them into the NBA. It's so hard for them to learn the
Look at,
system.
look at SGA.
And they're on a
SGA,
trash team at
SGA
start.
was
If
the
they're good
first
enough.
few seasons. She was all right. And then, you know, you got season.
you,
It is
you
what it
learn.
is
You
now.
learn from Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are these young kids that straight out of high school going to one and done learning an NBA playbook?
I mean, they're not dumb, nigga.
No,
They're
no,
just-
They're not dumb, but
not dumb,
it's
but
a
it's-
whole different game.
It's a whole different game. It's like you probably had such a basic little formations and stuff in high school. College came around,
I mean-
it completely changed.
Yeah, but it depends where you went to school.
And then you leave and there's another system. So
Yeah.
you're 3 different systems, boom, boom, boom. You have to adapt and learn shit.
You're also coming from being the best here, to now being drafted so high that you're on the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the best there, but you're on the worst team in the league. So who are you learning from?
No, but the system's for you.
Also, there's no vets anymore because you want more young people.
That's why I
You
say
think, you think,
So you're not learning
you
shit.
think Wemby had to learn the system? No, the system is you, Wemby. You are
And
the
he has
system.
Chris Paul now with him.
I don't know.
To
I
learn
think
even more.
Popovich
Yeah,
kept his
that
Pop-
might have been the best example.
Yeah,
But like,
I want to say Wemby,
but like
I say like any college.
Cooper Flag
star.
goes to Utah next year. What system? He is the system.
They'll definitely adapt it. Yeah.
Not like, nigga, what do you want to run? Is what they're gonna do.
They're gonna
They
make
got
plays.
Laurie.
Washington. He goes to Washington. What do you want to
They're
run?
gonna make plays for him.
Yeah,
That's what
and
they're
he
gonna do.
and they're gonna have to build around him. So he's gonna have these years that he might have good numbers, but his team's gonna be god awful.
Yeah.
No high draft pick goes to an amazing team. This isn't fucking 2000s where you can be the Spurs and win a championship with Tim Duncan.
Listen, it's the Spurs. Yeah, it's Spurs. You say Spurs, but They might be in the lottery because of the injuries.
Yes, and they can now do the same thing they did last time when David Robinson was MVP, got hurt, and they got fucking demoted because of that.
If they get Cooper Flag, it's a wrap.
Which is a possibility. So is OKC
I
getting
don't
them.
see it. I think
OKC because of the first round picks.
I already seen it in the crystal ball. He's in Utah. I can see Cooper
With
Flag.
him and Laurie marketing.
Marketing is
If he goes Utah,
leaving.
The NBA's rigged. The lottery's rigged if Utah gets it.
I think the whole thing's always been rigged.
Yeah, LeBron. I'm sure LeBron got a phone call after that interview.
Of course, but he don't know.
Like, nigga, come on. Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You knew y'all niggas cheated to get me to Cleveland.
And the fact that they got
Same thing with Magic to the Lakers. and stuff.
don't forget when they allowed LeBron to leave, they gave Cleveland 3 number 1 overall picks.
Crazy.
They had Wiggins and Wiggins, Kyrie, and fucking Andrew Bennett.
Anthony
Bennett, but like
Whatever. He didn't play a long enough to get his first name.
Yeah, he don't have a first name.
I wasn't even correct. I was like, they don't matter.
A.
Bennett. But yeah, it doesn't happen. I don't give a fuck. 2 years is like, well, that's random. 3 is like, okay, guys, I get it. You're trying to build it back up.
And we're sorry the best player in the world left your team.
I'm sorry your economy fucking crumbled. Let's get some new players.
Those draft lotteries are definitely sketchy.
Very.
Yeah, right?
They're also
envelopes we don't get to see.
Yeah.
also they're picked prior to the drawing now, so it's like an hour.
Imagine our commission, Manny, being the commissioner. Like, man, put that shit on fucking.
You better put that shit on FaceTime.
Yeah, you better FaceTime.
Shit's for real, man.
Yes, for you guys wondering, we did make Manny our commissioner FaceTime us with the draft order because we don't trust that nigga. All right, shout outs. Sorry. First, there's no Bofka set of questions, of course, but shout out to DJ Bofka.
DJ Bofka. Shout out to Bofka family.
Shout out.
Shout out to Vibe Entertainment.
Shout out to Nerd Gods. They just dropped a new episode.
Yes,
Definitely.
Shout out.
Sanchez making his uneducated MMA debut.
Yes,
I was
sir.
very uneducated.
Great episode, definitely.
I enjoyed it.
Check that out.
I honestly, if you all have me back, I'm willing to come back whenever.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
man.
at that.
It's definitely fun talking about fighting.
Punch, kick, but I was also ready to fucking fight somebody after that.
You just like round up.
The dude boy Johnny Wick.
Watch taking on my
We're
co-host.
just grappling in the other room, like fucking pause.
And my co-host. Find your own co-host. Shout out to Nerd Gods. Did we say that already?
Yes.
Yeah, shout out Young Soldier Success Group. Shout out
Gym Body Alchemist.
Shout out to Nova Skin. I definitely haven't said that.
Yes, shout out to Nova Skin.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Shout out Jesus.
Shout out Jesus. Shout out Honda.
Hunger, yep.
Yep. Shout out to Sunday Conversations coming soon.
Sunday's conversation.
I'm gonna change the jingle. There's a whole different jingle I had, and these motherfuckers made that up. No, he hasn't even been. None of these guys have been on a Sunday Conversation yet.
No, Sunday conversation.
All right. This has been another episode of 806 The Show. Co-host REG, co-host Sanchez. I'm Melly Man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace. Stop shooting at the goddamn camera, nigga.
Yeah, REG Wick.
Fire.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, you heard? Take that. 806 The Show.